Well, welcome to the 7th installment of this Ranked Draft Core Set 2020 late night draft series. I can't even say it anymore. Go back to the other videos and watch. I did it a whole lot better. We're going to move on. This is game 7. 5-1. Doing pretty good. Not going to talk about it anymore because we jinxed ourselves somewhere along the middle there where we took our loss. Take the old arena away as quietly as possible. And now our opponent, Lobot. Opponent's going first. We're keeping this hand. Chandra Zimmercat makes things a lot better, especially when you keep drawing Lobot and Brawler over and over again as well. Card is ridiculous in this format. Go ahead and get the Ember Kitty out. So we kind of have one over here. Pet too long, it gets pissed at you though. Alright, Audacious Thief. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and cast the Lobot and Brawler. If he swings in, well, if he swings in, we're not going to block now anyway, because he unfortunately did have the murder. An Audacious Thief is online, but now we have the opportunity to either cast 2 Unchained Berserkers or the Fire Elemental. We're going to cast the Fire Elemental. See if maybe he has another removal spell. Or maybe we can just hold the Audacious Thief back. If he swings in, I'm assuming that he has a Feral Invocation or a Growth Cycle. Okay, so I think I'm not going to block here. He might even have a Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Plays a Bloodthirsty Aerialist. That's a great card. And a Scorpion. That's a little bit annoying, but luckily for us, we do have a Mask of Immolation to take that out. Of course, it gives us a 1/1 red elemental creature token, and we can sacrifice it to deal 1 damage to any target, and then re-equip to another creature for 2. And we'll be able to get in for 5. And I think here we'll just play another Chandra Zimmercat, just in case maybe he drops a bow. I could have my Mask of Immolation equipped to one of the Unchained Berserkers to respond and get minimal, but some value out of it. Okay, so opponent does nothing. Appears like he's, or they, excuse me, are bricking on lands. Okay, I'm going to swing on my Fire Elemental, and as long as they don't have a combat trick, I think I'm okay with trading 2 for 1 here. It's not the case. He has Blade Brand. But we do get rid of his Audacious Thief. And now can play our Unchained Berserkers. And equip. I think this card is extremely underrated. Even in the standard format. I've seen it just do some really ridiculous things. Cards like Blood Burglar or Sorin, the 3-drop. Alright, he plays an Agonizing Siphon. That's a little bit annoying. Of course, Bloodthirsty Aerialist pumps up. I'm going to draw another Chandra's Embercat. So if I decided I wanted a 2-for-1 myself, maybe now I could equip my Mask of Immolation to a Chandra's Embercat. Swing in with my Berserker. Try to get rid of this Bloodthirsty Aerialist. See if he does. As unfortunate of a play as that was, and as hard as it was to make, went ahead and did it because I'm not seeing too much for us other than the top deck draw right now. That's where we're at. And unfortunately, our opponent has another Aerialist. And it's never fun to see a Rotting Regisaur. We draw our Chandra Spitfire. Not going to attack. We'll see if our opponent maybe swings all out. Maybe we can get to a way to where we can charge up our Chandra Spitfire enough to take him out. Right now, they're at a really high life total. Rotting Regisaur is so good. Especially when your opponent has no cards in his hand. Okay, so not going to block. Opponent leaves up the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Okay, Lavakin Brawler. Almost appears to be more so Tribute. Guess we could swing in with the Chandra Spitfire if he did decide to block with the Aerialist. We could get rid of it. Really don't like 2-for-1ing right now. I think I'm just gonna hold back. Okay. So here's a Plummet. Probably the correct choice. Checking the graveyard to see if there's anything relevant in there that our opponent could Blood for Bones for. Works really well with the Rotting Regisaur. Regisaur. I'm going to try and pronounce our words on these videos. Alright, so opponent comes in with the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. We can't block that. And he plays a Moldervine Reclamation. Passes the turn. Okay, so that's interesting. We could attack with our Lavakin Brawler as a 6. Or a 7, excuse me.
Time to turn up the heat.
extremely happy if he wanted to trade here with the Regisaur. Without a doubt puts me on blocking duty with the Embercat next turn. Unless he swings at the Chandra, then I have decisions I'm supposed to make, but he does indeed block. Just gain a life and he'll draw a card. And the aerialist will get a little bit bigger. If we could get on the right. If we decided we were racing here, and he does not cast anything, I wonder if Active Treason on curve here would win the game for us in it. Alright, so he's coming right in. Makes sense. Hopefully there's no way for him to maybe gain life. Let's take the chance of swinging in this turn, and then maybe next turn we'd have to get rid of all our creatures. We'd stay alive potentially depending on what he did. I'm going to take the chance. This leaves us with a lot of routes depending on if they cast anything for us to win. Unless he has a pump spell or a gain life spell. And they don't. Okay. So another Embercat. Okay, so I think that we actually just win here because we have the mask. We can pump.
Look at all these plants.
Swing in. And we'll just sacrifice one of the Embercats. Alright, we got there. We got there barely, but victory is a victory here. Thanks for watching the videos. One more win. One more win and we're there.